Alright, let's go. Almost forgot that.
What, going or?
No, the crosswind correction. Ah, we have airspeed. Rotate.
And on your throttle.
I'm at 85 knots to 1,600 feet. We'll leave the pattern then.
Well, climb up. Let's climb up to 1,900 since we'll be leaving.
Okay. Check for anybody in front. Nobody in front. Continue our climb. Check around. Looks pretty quiet out there.
Yeah, it's surprising. It's a nice day.
And leveling off at 1900.
Well, let's just keep our climb going and we'll just make a climbing left-hand turn out to the northwest.
Checking to the left.
Watch your coordination. We'll go up to 3,000 feet.
3,000 10. Almost at 10-4.
And then we get clear of the Bravo airspace out here a little bit. We'll climb up to 4,500, otherwise I think we're going to be right in this little layer.
Yeah.
What airspace are we in right now?
We are now in Echo.
Good. What kind of cloud clearance do we have to maintain in Echo?
2,000 horizontal, 500 below, 1,000 above.
Very good. Alright, so let's climb up to 4,500. Let's climb at 80 knots.
I'm sufficiently blinded.
I'm just going to get us up to 4,500.
That's fine. Let you do that.
Okay, so just to give you a little insight on what it feels like to fly without having these instruments, I'd like you to close your eyes. Look over your right shoulder and just fly the airplane. So just continue to fly it until I tell you to look at your instruments. And when I want you to look at your instruments, I want you to just look at the instruments. Don't take a peek outside.
Okay. going to surprise me.
Maybe. About 30 seconds into this.
671B. Fond du Lac traffic, Skyhawk 75716, 5 miles west. Be entering a left midfield downwind.
There's 45 seconds. Go ahead and look at your instruments. Figure out what's going on. Remember, airspeed first. Power off. Power off. Level the wings. Level the wings.
Holy shit.
And now let's pull the nose up. So we lost about 500 feet. We turned from that northwest heading to south. All right, so let's add our power back in. We don't want to back into a stall here. Let's go back to the northwest again. So did you feel that happening? Imagine you sensed something was not quite right.
Yeah.
Maybe the engine sounded a little different. Did you notice that we were turning?
Not at all.
Good. Good. That was 45 seconds. So without trusting our instruments, that is what can happen to us.
I'd say something, but I don't want to. I think I'm on the rear.
You're being recorded.
Yeah. Basically, it was like fire truck.
So in our training, we'll be doing, at a minimum, 3 hours of flight by reference to instruments. But what you just experienced is really partly why we do it. So you don't get into those situations without even really realizing it. But if we learn to trust our instruments, so we scan, we cross-check, and then we fly the airplane. So just try and keep us on this heading right now. Keep us at about 320, that's fine. Keep us at about 4,500 feet.
Boy, that can really mess you up.
Fond du Lac traffic, this is Skyhawk 75716.
So our basic skills here that we're going to be working on are really our basic skills that we use for any aviation. We're going to be able to fly straight and level. We should be able to make turns to headings. We should be able to make climbs and descents, all just by using our instruments. Eventually we'll also start incorporating using some of our VORs or GPS to help us track to a specific spot. Figure out where we're at and then how to get to somewhere beyond that. Let's turn to the right, turn to a heading of 360, it's clear to the right. Maintain our altitude. When we turn, we want to turn at no more than a standard rate turn, so the wingtip should be on that little ball. There's our 360 heading. So we're going past it.
Oh boy.
A little disorienting at times.
Yeah. Coordinate it up a bit.
Go back to 360. But standard rate turn.
Boy, it is easy to overshoot, isn't it?
It really, Jeff, it's practice. It's just doing it, really thinking about keep your eyes moving on those instruments, keep your scan very active, and look what each one is telling us. But if I look and I see that I'm in a climb, I don't want to now focus on that. I want to realize it, but then keep my eyes moving on these other things, or you'll find that all of a sudden your heading or your airspeed is going to maybe start getting screwed up. And let's go left to a heading of 270.
Left to 270.
Clear left.
Clear left.
Fond du Lac traffic, Skyhawk 75716 on final for 36. Fond du Lac.
Zero.
Okay, watch your out.
I am. What's the requirement on this?
We're going to be required to maintain our heading plus or minus 20 degrees, airspeed plus or minus 20 knots, altitude plus or minus 200 feet. So it's pretty tolerant.
Yeah.
This is not designed to make you an instrument pilot. It's designed to allow you to rescue yourself if you inadvertently get into something.
Back down to 4,500 here. My heading.
Go ahead and take a peek out, see what you're missing out here.
Oh, lots of fluffy stuff.
Sort of pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're in the winters in Chicago.
I think this is awesome, being able to look at this and...
Yeah. Here you are above everything.
Yeah. And let's turn left to a heading of 090. Standard rate turn, hold altitude.
Left 090.
Left is your other side. And
I knew
clear to the
that.
left. Watch your altitude, we want to dive.
I was trying to get it back down to 45.
Oh, okay.
Fond du Lac traffic, this is Skyhawk 75716. Left crosswind for 36. Fond du Lac.
So that would be part of our maneuver if we got into something. Just a 180-degree turn, get back out of it. Nice and controlled, trying to hold altitude. No more than a standard rate turn.
Eddie at 090,
Fond du Lac traffic, this is Skyhawk 75716. Left downwind for 36. Fond du Lac.
Not Fond du Lac.
And let's turn right to a heading of 270. Maintain altitude. Clear to the right.
Right to 270. HD720. I check the compass real quick.
Yes.
Fond du Lac traffic is Skyhawk
not too bad.
75716. Turning left base for 36.
So, man, I have got to get the altitude out. Try to get us back down to 4,500.
Okay, while you're doing that, let's go left back to a heading of 090.
Left 090.
And it is clear to the...
Lac traffic is Skyhawk 75716. On final for 36. Fond du Lac.
Very good. Nice turn. We'll just continue on this heading for a few minutes. We'll get clear of the clouds, and then I'm going to have you descend. When we descend, we'll just do it by taking power out, and I'd like you to descend at 90 knots. But we'll have to wait a few minutes till we get clear of the clouds.
Ever watch any of those HD TV shows?
No.
Where they do the house remodels and they blindfold the people and just bring them in there and they open their eyes and they go, oh crap.
Oh.
That's what I felt like.
Oh.
Probably wondered where I was going with that. Guided attention test. Man, I've got so much trouble keeping my altitude steady.
With Bacon Hills Airport. VFR Automated Weather Advisory, wind 060 at 11, gusts 14, visibility 10, temperature 17 Celsius, altimeter 3004, density altitude missing, condensation altitude 3700.
And let's turn left to a heading of 050.
Left to 050, clear on the left.
It is clear on the left.
Overshot the runway. I'll come back. Watching my altimeter. Zero 50. Mostly.
And let's set our frequency here to 122.8. Make that active. Let's descend down to 3,000 feet. I'd like to descend at 90 knots. Hold your heading. Hold your heading.
Papa Grove traffic, section 68750, please, for the runway.
Hold your heading.
Papa Grove. Papa Grove traffic, 5 lane 81, call for clear 355. Papa Grove traffic, Cessna 68750, final for runway 35, Papa Grove. Plymouth traffic, Skyline 34, resumes the Romeo, 2 minutes, jumpers away over Plymouth, 2 minutes till jumpers away over Charlie 65.
Paxton traffic, 94 Bravo, jumpers away, 1 minute, Paxton.
Departure, run 05.
Poplar Grove traffic, Navy on 91463.
Let's now descend at 100
to the
knots.
north, landing 35, Poplar Grove.
Watch your heading.
Poplar Grove traffic, section 68750, clear runway 35, Poplar Grove. Poplar Grove traffic, Colt 600 Zulu, back taxi 35, Poplar Grove. Poplar Grove, Cessna 69 Charlie's a mile west, but winter at downwind 35, Poplar Grove.
So can we get to 100 knots?
Downwind traffic, 47 Sierra, back taxi 36, downwind. Plymouth traffic, Skyline 34 is just speed and below. 2 jumpers in the air over Plymouth, 2 jumpers in the air over Charlie 65. Poplar Grove traffic.
Turn right to a heading of 090.
45.
Right 090.
Downwind 36 Morris.
We'll continue our descent down to 2,000 feet. 090.
Zero 90. Thousand, you said?
Poplar Grove,
2000,
69
yes.
Charlie, turning left base 35. Diamond, start turning downwind for 36 Morris.
Would still be descending at 100 knots.
Getting a little bounce here.
Uh-huh.
Papa Grove traffic, Navy on 9146, 5 miles, be entering a left downwind for 35 Papa Grove.
So let's just level off at 2,500. We'll just bring our power back in.
Level at 2,500.
Power back up to about 2,400.
Runway 35.
Should still be going east.
North traffic, Diamond, start turning base for 36 Morris.
Let's turn right to a heading of 180. Clear to the right.
Right, 180.
Plymouth traffic, Skyline 342 Romeo.
80.
North traffic, Diamond, start turning final for 36.
Are you still doing okay? Yeah. By that I mean you're not getting nauseated or anything.
No,
Navy
no.
on
Okay.
9146, left
Yeah, 'cause
downwind.
this is definitely not
for
designed
35
to
Papa Grove,
get you sick.
up midfield.
Switch back to 123.05.
Getting a little fast.
Burlington traffic, experimental 39 Echo Julie starting runway 11, leave the pad to the east, Burlington.
Back to 180.
When you have the airport in sight.
Have it.
We'll go in there. We're ready for a landing. 3 miles to the north.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo. 3 miles north of the airport at 1,900 inbound for landing. Making a 45 into left downwind runway 8, Lincoln Hills. Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is clear the active Lincoln Hills. Where are they?
Getting your share of crosswind.
Yes, I am.
They were in the downwind, so we got plenty of time to do it.
That's right, we're still this way. Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo, Benny Alpha taxiway back to the hangars, Lincoln Hills. Taking our left downwind, or our 45 to left downwind. Lincoln Hills traffic, Scott 4032 Echo Romeo is on the 45 left downwind runway 8 Lincoln Hills. We're below pattern height. Traffic Scott 432 Echo Romeo is on the left downwind runway 8 Lincoln Hills.
If we're making this approach and we don't like the way things look, maybe there's a coyote on the runway or another airplane, what do we do?
You'll go around.
Okay.
Cool.
What's your process for that?
Full power, bring the flaps up one notch at a time. Keep your speed up and get back up in the air.
All right, very good.
Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is left base runway 8 Lincoln Hills. Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is on final runway 8 Lincoln Hills.
See the coyote down there? Just off to the left? Just a little left of the happy lights?
No, I don't. You want me to go around?
In a minute. Let's go around. Go around.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is doing a go around. Lincoln Hills.
Good. Very nice. And let's climb at 85. Let's get up to altitude. Right now, altitude's our friend. We want to get it. If it would have been an airplane down on the runway, we would have sidestepped to the right so you could keep it in sight as we take off, or as we go around.
A favor. Take this and put it somewhere. It was catching against my knuckle.
Okay.
Alright, it's 1,600. We'll start our crosswind.
Okay.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is turning left crosswind. Runway 8 Lincoln Hills.
Did you see that guy in the crosswind?
I didn't. Well, yeah, of course I saw him. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
He shouldn't be there.
I'm at pattern altitude.
Okay.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is turning left downwind runway 8 Lincoln Hills.
Think about where your wind is, what it's doing to us. Maybe bring some power back. 23 is what I like in the pattern. This is going relatively fast, but keeps the airplane under control.
Lincoln Hills, traffic Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo. Turning left base runway 8, Lincoln Hills. 500 feet per minute in. I got the second notch of flaps in her first. Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is turning final runway 8, Lincoln Hills. For 70.
Center of the runway. Close and then hold off, right rudder. Square the airplane up, rudder. Up, correction. Very good.
What do you want to do?
Let's do another one.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is clearly active, Lincoln Hills.
Pretty good crosswind, I hate to waste it.
Yeah. Getting closer to getting it.
Oh yeah. It was a little gusty. I don't know if you peeked at your airspeed indicator, you would have noticed it jumping.
Yeah.
Pretty significantly there as we were coming on that short final. But you did a good job. Trying my hardest to keep my hands and feet off the controls because I love to do it. So I want to grab them, but it's like no. Won't do you any good to watch me fly.
Anybody coming in? I haven't heard anybody on the radio. Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo will be departing runway 8, remaining in the pattern, Lincoln Hills. One last look. We'll come in high, don't I?
A little bit. That wasn't bad. A lot of runway in front of you.
Hey, run out. Get out of here. Airspeed. Rotate. I'm at 80 at 1600. Forward a bit, we're okay. Ground, push forward again. No slow pokes, just us. (1,600), turn crosswind. Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo, turning left, crosswind, runway 8, Lincoln Hills.
And thank you for looking that time, I saw that.
Stay coordinated. Climb. Pattern altitude. Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is turning on left. Downwind, runway 8, Lincoln Hills.
And Lincoln Hills, Citation 3 Gulf November, departing runway 8, going to be a northbound departure, Lincoln Hills.
I saw him taxiing out when we were going by. Yeah.
So we might want to watch out for a little wake turbulence. So ideally we would note where that aircraft lifts off and we would plan to land prior to its liftoff point.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo, turning left base, runway 8, Lincoln Hills. And our descent. Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo's turning final runway 8, Lincoln Hills.
Watch your airspeed. Push your nose over, get some airspeed up.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Skyhawk 432 Echo Romeo is executing a go-around, Lincoln Hills. I just wasn't liking the lineup.
Yep, good choice, that's fine.
Was that wake turbulence?
Yeah.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Scott 432 Echo Romeo is turning left crosswind runway 8, Lincoln Hills.
Yep, that must have been it.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Scott 432 Echo Romeo is turning left downwind runway 8, Lincoln Hills. Lincoln Hills traffic, Scott 432 Echo Romeo is turning left base runway 8, Lincoln Hills.
Lincoln Hills, Warrior 43020 is 6 miles to the north, inbound for runway 8, Lincoln Hills.
Hills Airport. VFR automated weather advisory. Wind 040 at 13, gust 18, visibility 10, temperature 18 Celsius, altimeter 3003, density altitude missing, condensation altitude 3,100.
Center line of the runway. Nice and light on your controls. Nice and light. Smooth here. Just line us up with the runway. Long runway in front of us. Look, keep your eyes way down. Power out. We got it made. Right on your controls. A little bit of right rudder.
Lincoln Hills, Warrior 43020 on the 45, runway 8.
Put that
Lincoln
cross
Hills.
control in. There you go. Even here on the ground, you can feel it trying to weathercock us into the wind.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Scott 432 Echo Romeo is clear the active Lincoln Hills. Where are they?
Getting your share of crosswind?
Yes, I am.
They were in the downwind, so we got plenty of time to do it.
That's right, we're still this way. Lincoln Hills traffic, Scott 432 Echo Romeo, Benny Alpha taxiway back to the hangars, Lincoln Hills. Got him.
Go around, go around.
Lincoln Hills, Warrior 43020 on downwind for runway 8, Lincoln Hills.
Thanks to Echo Romeo.
No problem. Stay away from the go-arounds, can I? Not even in a taxi.
Go around on a taxi.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Scott 432 Echo Romeo is clearly active, Lincoln Hills. Illinois Flight Center 432 Echo Romeo. Right, Papa 17.
Yeah, 2 Echo Romeo. I'll follow you down with the fuel truck.
Roger that. Race. That was an enlightening experience.
Oh, good.
I was feeling more comfortable than I thought I was going to.
Hey, you're doing fine.
Lincoln Hills, Warrior 43020 on final for runway 8, Lincoln Hills.
Do a run up there? I hope not.
He's probably just going to have to wait for him, but we'll be able to get up there.
Okay.
Get this back in. We should be able to.
You're running a little late for your next guy.
Yeah, I've got somebody at 11, but it's all right.